Ray Dalio, renowned founder of Bridgewater Associates, offers a distinctive perspective on how economic collapses unfold. Contrary to the popular belief that crises erupt suddenly and dramatically, Dalio asserts that they often begin quietly, with subtle shifts that escape public attention. He describes this initial period as the silent phase, during which underlying vulnerabilities accumulate beneath the surface. According to Dalio, most people remain unaware of these early warning signs until the situation escalates and becomes impossible to ignore. This approach challenges conventional wisdom and highlights the importance of recognizing early indicators before a crisis reaches its tipping point. In the following sections, we will delve into the specific signals Dalio has identified, shedding light on the gradual progression of economic instability. Ray Dalio draws attention to several warning signs that suggest the U.S. economy may be heading towards significant trouble. He cites the rapidly increasing national debt, which now exceeds $37 trillion, as a major risk that could trigger an economic crisis if left unchecked. Trade tensions, particularly those fueled by tariffs and global power shifts, add further instability to the economic landscape. Dalio also notes the deepening political polarization and social unrest, describing it as a pseudo-civil war that undermines societal cohesion. Recent economic indicators, such as declining consumer confidence and widespread strain among small businesses, reinforce his concerns. In his final, rarely shared warning, Dalio emphasizes that collapses often begin quietly, unnoticed until they become impossible to ignore. He advises vigilance and urges individuals and policymakers to take proactive steps to strengthen financial resilience before the situation escalates beyond control. Ray Dalio's perspective on global risk shifted dramatically when he recognized that the most significant dangers facing society are not rooted in traditional economic metrics like GDP or inflation. Instead, he identified psychological, political, and societal pressures as the true drivers of instability. These forces often operate beneath the surface, gradually intensifying and creating stress within communities. Dalio explains that such pressures accumulate quietly and can become irreversible, setting the stage for profound societal change. This realization underscores the importance of understanding how collective behavior and social dynamics can shape the fate of nations, often in ways that are not immediately visible. Ray Dalio outlines three key forces that contribute to the breakdown of societies: internal conflict, external conflict, and financial fragility. Internal conflict emerges as divisions and disagreements within a society intensify, eroding trust and unity. External conflict arises when tensions between nations escalate, often manifesting in trade disputes, geopolitical rivalries, and technological competition. Financial fragility is marked by rising debt, increasing interest rates, and fiscal imbalances that undermine economic stability. Dalio emphasizes that when these forces converge, societal collapse unfolds quietly and gradually, often going unnoticed until it reaches a critical tipping point. This process is not sudden, but rather a slow erosion of the foundations that hold societies together. Internal conflict manifests through growing polarization, widespread protests, and a noticeable decline in trust across society. Ray Dalio describes this period as the disintegration phase, a time when emotional instability begins to erode the foundations of unity. As divisions deepen, the sense of shared purpose weakens, making it increasingly difficult for communities and institutions to function cohesively. This emotional turbulence doesn't just affect social relationships, it also undermines economic stability. When a society becomes fractured and trust diminishes, the ripple effects can be felt throughout its economy, leading to uncertainty and stagnation. Dalio warns that such internal discord is often the first sign of deeper systemic challenges ahead. External conflict emerges when ascending nations and those in decline confront each other, often resulting in heightened geopolitical tensions, trade disputes, and technological competition. These clashes are not isolated incidents. but rather manifestations of underlying pressures within the global system. As established powers strive to maintain their influence, rising powers seek to assert themselves, leading to friction across economic, political, and strategic domains. Such rivalries can destabilize international relationships and disrupt global markets. Ultimately, these external conflicts serve as indicators of broader shifts and vulnerabilities in the world order. Financial fragility emerges when a society accumulates high levels of debt, faces rising interest rates, and makes promises it cannot afford to keep. According to Ray Dalio, the real danger lies in debt growing faster than income, a process that starts subtly and often escapes public attention. This quiet erosion of financial stability can persist for years, masked by temporary solutions or optimistic forecasts. Eventually, the strain becomes too great, and the system reaches a tipping point where collapse is no longer avoidable. By then, the warning signs have often been overlooked, making recovery far more difficult. Dalio's analysis highlights the importance of monitoring these financial indicators to understand the underlying risks facing economies today. The silent phase of collapse marks the beginning of societal decline, unfolding quietly and often unnoticed. During this period, conditions gradually worsen, yet most people adapt without alarm or panic. Daily routines continue, even as resources become scarcer and infrastructure slowly deteriorates. Small inconveniences are accepted as the new normal, and expectations subtly shift to accommodate these changes. This phase is characterized by a collective resilience, where communities adjust to mounting challenges rather than confront them directly. The absence of overt crisis allows the decline to progress, setting the stage for more visible disruptions in the future. Over time, people often adjust to changes in their economic environment, even when those changes are negative. Higher prices and reduced purchasing power become part of everyday life, prompting individuals to modify their spending habits and expectations. As debt levels rise and uncertainty grows, many find ways to rationalize or accept these conditions, viewing them as the new normal. Conflicts, whether social or economic, are similarly absorbed into daily routines, diminishing their perceived impact. This normalization process can create a sense of stability, even as underlying issues persist. The result is a paradox where decline feels familiar and manageable, masking the reality of ongoing instability. Such adaptation may offer short-term comfort, but it can also obscure the need for meaningful change. The silent phase is often the most dangerous because, on the surface, everything seems normal and stable. However, beneath this calm exterior, significant problems may be developing unnoticed. It's much like a bridge that appears solid and reliable, yet is slowly cracking within its structure. These internal fractures remain hidden from view, giving a false sense of security to those who cross. Without visible warning signs, the risk of sudden failure increases dramatically. By the time the damage becomes apparent, it may already be too late to prevent catastrophe. This is why early detection and vigilance are so critical during the silent phase. Collapse often becomes visible in a sudden and dramatic fashion, typically triggered by a series of destabilizing events. Debt crises can undermine trust in financial institutions, while geopolitical shocks may disrupt global trade and investment flows. A sharp drop in currency confidence can lead to rapid devaluation, eroding savings and purchasing power. Liquidity freezes, where access to cash and credit evaporates, can paralyze markets and businesses. These events tend to compound one another, accelerating the unraveling of established systems. As the signs of collapse emerge, uncertainty and fear spread quickly, making recovery increasingly difficult. The psychological effects of a sudden collapse can be profound, often leading to heightened anxiety, uncertainty, and a sense of vulnerability. When systems we rely on falter unexpectedly, individuals and families may struggle to adapt, facing emotional and financial stress. However, preparedness can play a crucial role in mitigating these impacts. Those who anticipate potential disruptions and plan accordingly are better equipped to navigate challenges with resilience and confidence. Moreover, being prepared not only safeguards well-being, but also creates opportunities. In times of upheaval, those ready to act may find unique chances to build generational wealth, turning adversity into long-term advantage for themselves and their families. Ray Dalio's survival blueprint begins with a fundamental principle. Understanding economic cycles is far more valuable than fearing them. Rather than reacting with anxiety to market fluctuations or downturns, Dalio encourages a mindset rooted in curiosity and preparation. By recognizing the patterns and drivers behind economic shifts, individuals can make informed decisions and adapt to changing circumstances. This approach fosters resilience and confidence, even in the face of uncertainty. Embracing this mindset allows us to see challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than threats to our stability. Ultimately, Dalio's philosophy is about equipping ourselves with knowledge and perspective to thrive, no matter what the economic landscape may bring. Ray Dalio's 5 rules offer a comprehensive approach to navigating financial markets. First, he emphasizes the importance of increasing resilience by steering clear of high-risk bets that could jeopardize your portfolio. Holding a balanced amount of cash provides flexibility and a safety net during uncertain times. Diversifying investments across global markets helps reduce exposure to any single region or asset class. Dalio also recommends studying long-term debt cycles to better anticipate economic shifts. Finally, maintaining emotional neutrality is crucial, as it helps investors avoid impulsive decisions that can lead to costly mistakes. Ray Dalio clarifies that his analysis is not a prediction of impending catastrophe. Instead, he focuses on the way systems naturally evolve when subjected to stress and pressure. By observing these patterns, individuals and organizations can better anticipate potential challenges and opportunities. Dalio believes that recognizing the cyclical nature of economic and social systems is essential for navigating periods of uncertainty. This perspective encourages a proactive approach, helping people prepare for change rather than react to crisis. Ultimately, understanding these cycles can provide a strategic advantage in complex and unpredictable environments. In times of uncertainty, maintaining a clear perspective and applying logical analysis become invaluable tools. When chaos disrupts markets and traditional systems, those who can sift through the noise often uncover unique opportunities. By focusing on facts and thoughtful reasoning, viewers can avoid impulsive decisions driven by fear or speculation. This disciplined approach not only safeguards assets, but also positions individuals to capitalize on the major shifts in wealth distribution anticipated in the near future. Ultimately, clarity and logic serve as guiding principles for navigating complex financial landscapes.